after more than a year and a half in prison, Tina Peters will be out on parole in just 17 days.
That is after Governor Polis announced pardoning 35 people and commuting the sentences for 9 others. Tonight, the former Mesa County clerk is publicly apologizing for the first time, saying in part, "I made mistakes, and for those, I am sorry. 5 years ago, I misled the Secretary of State when allowing a person to gain access to county voting equipment. That was wrong. I've learned and grown during my time in prison."
President Trump reacted to the governor's announcement, posting online today, quote, "Free Tina," in all capital letters. The president has been pushing for her release for more than a year.
Here's a quick timeline of this case for you. In May of 2021, she gave unauthorized access to voting machines. She was indicted in March of 2022. 2 years later, she was convicted on 7 charges related to election fraud and sentenced to nearly 9 years. Now, last May, the president started lobbying for her release. Last month, an appeals court asked for her to be resentenced. And today, she was granted clemency.
Your reporter, Gabrielle Vidal, joins us live from the state capitol tonight. And Gabby, you just heard from her lawyer.
Yeah, Michael and Karen, and her lawyer says that the governor's decision to provide her clemency and commute her sentence feels like the light at the end of the tunnel, though some people who are opposed to this decision believe that the governor gave in to some of President Trump's demands to free Tina Peters, though the governor tells us that that's not the case, that he simply believes that the punishment did not match the crime.
Okay.
An uproar of frustration.
It's a dark day for democracy.
And celebration.
Obviously, we're thrilled
Over Governor Jared Polis's decision to grant clemency to former Mesa County Clerk Tina Peters.
She's a 70-year-old nonviolent, first-time offending grandmother, Gold Star mom who has been in jail now for 19 months. It was clearly that she was a political prisoner for her free speech.
Peters was convicted of 4 felonies and 3 misdemeanors related to tampering with elections equipment in the 2020 elections.
We've all been fighting for this, fighting very hard. We've never taken one day for granted. Every hour that she's in there is one that's been weighing on us. And to now see that finally she's coming out, you know, I can't even describe the relief that I felt. And that relief then has turned into happiness and gratitude.
Peter Tickton is one of Tina Peters' attorneys.
Thank you, Governor Polis. You did the right thing. I know there was a lot of pressure on you to not do the right thing, and you did it anyway.
It is too long of a sentence for the crime she committed. And what the appeals court found, I agree with. It was a panel of 3 judges that basically said she's being punished for her speech.
There is no person who has done more harm to our elections in Colorado than Tina Peters.
Secretary of State Jenna Griswold and County Clerk say the decision is a gross injustice to the state's election process and believe the governor should have let the courts determine Peters' outcome through the resentencing process.
Undermining that process before it fully concludes sends a reckless and dangerous message to the public, to election officials, and to anyone entrusted with safeguarding our democratic institutions.
He didn't pardon her, so if you believe that what she did was a crime, well, you still get to hold on to the fact that she was convicted of that crime.
Clemency critics worry this will create a negative perception of the election process and put more of a target on clerks across the state.
A clear message is being sent to those willing to break the law and attack our democracy for the president, that they very likely will not face consequences for their actions.
While the governor believes it sends a different message.
If people disagree with how things are being done, they should debate them, they should discuss them. They shouldn't be scared to say, I want to make sure that's correct.
As we mentioned, Tina Peters is expected to be released out on parole as early as June 1st, though her lawyer, who's maintained that she's never should have been convicted in the first place, says he will be taking that conviction up to the Colorado Supreme Court and likely the highest court. In Denver, Gabrielle Vidal covering Call to First.
All right, Gabrielle, thank you.